There are more toxic winds, more contaminated raindrops and rain clouds, more noxious, blustery weather, and a more melancholic atmosphere. And there was less of everything else. Less farmland, fewer technological advances in aviation, fewer automobiles, fewer electronics, fewer medicines, less infrastructure, and fewer agricultural pursuits, among other things. We split up into groups of 3 and fanned out to search for cadavers. Major General Stefani marked out the collection point next to a pile of building fragments and residue. She lit flares. Jean Borden and Eliza Bosch, both natives of Britain, and I made up one team. We started in the westward direction. We put forth the least effort possible in our search for cadavers. We weren't in a hurry. We had nowhere else to go, and the dead bodies would still be dead regardless of how fast or slow we worked. We'd gotten smarter about this detail. We'd learned to waste time by pretending to painstakingly rummage through the wreckage, looking for cadavers. We made our way up a pile of junk, full of metal and broken glass. No cadavers. Jean stood tall on the peak and clenched his fists. His military uniform was wrinkled, dirty, and stained with blood. The laces of his left boot were loose. Gradually, he unbuttoned the side straps of his NBC nuclear, biological, and chemical mask and tossed it up into the air. It fell back down, almost smacking him. He looked up into the dark and cloudy sky. He raised his fist at it and screamed, "Is there a God up there?" He screamed at the top of his lungs, "Do you hear me? Is there a God up there who cares about humanity? Do you rejoice in our misery?" He fell to his knees and sobbed heartily. Eliza went over there and